Welcome to another video, you guys, and today I'm going to be telling you exactly how to deal with this question on the day of your visa interview, that why did you not take the GRE, or why are you going to the US without basically taking the GRE or by utilizing a GRE waiver. A lot of you guys have been asking me this question in the comments, and I finally thought that, hey, look, even though the answer seems to be very simple to me, maybe for some people it isn't that simple, and that's what I'm going to be clarifying right here. So let me actually begin by saying that, guys, first off, if you're worried about the interview dates, if you're not getting the interview dates because right now is the time to book them, there are ways to actually speed up the process, and we can help you with that. But with that said, let me actually get to the whole point of the video first and then discuss this later on. The thing is, point number one, you never asked for the GRE waivers. So the visa officer that you're going to be facing on the day of your interview should never even ask you, why aren't you taking the GRE? Because truth be told, you, for all he knows, you could have been ready to take the GRE, but you didn't take it because the university started offering it. The universities said, look, we're giving off the GRE waivers left and right, almost every university giving out the GRE waivers. And what that gives you is so much power, right? For instance, you could say something like that: Officer, I was more than ready to take the GRE. In fact, I was preparing for it for 2 months. During the time of my preparation, what I realized was that a lot of my friends started taking up the GRE waivers, so they never really had to take the test. And I also realized that most of the universities that I wanted to apply to were giving me the option to apply without the GRE. And hence, I simply took the opportunity to apply to these universities legally as per their norms by not taking the GRE, or by not submitting my GRE score. If you've already taken the test and you don't have a great score, you could say something like that, right? You could also say something like, I was studying for the test for more than 2 months, and then just before the test date, I felt that I was ill, and I felt that I had very high fever. I did not want to take that to the test center because I already knew that COVID was going on, and regardless of whether it turned out to be COVID or not, that's how I skipped my test date. And in fact, like I said, regardless of how it went, of course you could insert that it was COVID or it was not COVID, whatever it was in your case, but you could tell him that I just did not want to risk it at the test center. And even though it was being offered at home later on, I did not need to take it because most of the universities that I was interested in applying to, they were already offering the waivers. So it's completely okay to say something like that. And trust me, it's really about explaining your thought, explaining exactly why you didn't do something or exactly why you did something to the officer. As long as you can do that in a proper way, as long as you can convey your point, and it is legal, by the way, it is all legal, right? Universities offered it. So it's good enough. You don't really need to do more than that. That should answer your question. You shouldn't be worried about the visa interview. By the way, if you haven't seen my video about how to answer the basic visa interview questions, you should definitely take a look at those. I'll link them in the I button above. And finally, I also have a video on how things are going, how to tackle with the visa interview during COVID times. You could take a look at that. If you're not able to get the dates for the visa interviews in the next 1 or 2 months, we can help you with that as well. For that, you can take a look at working with me one-on-one. Hopefully, that should help you. We already have a visa interview service on WiMgrad. You can take a look at that. And if you have any other questions that you don't really know how to deal with, or you don't really know what to answer on the day of the test interview and I have not answered them in my previous videos, you can just let me know these questions below so that I can help you with the same. Until then, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to connect with me, you can do so over my Instagram, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye and take care.